So when the macroeconomy craters and the housing market crashes, what should we do? Well, we just lived through that, and there was certainly a call for all sorts of housing policies. We want to try and get homeowners back and participating in the economy rather than drowning under the burden of debt. So one of the big proposals that a lot of people were pushing was principal write-downs. Basically, if you owe $1 million, let's just say you owe $800,000 instead. When you do that, your house is no longer going to be underwater, and their hope was then you'd start participating more in the economy, pushing things back to normal. A different view is, instead of principal write-downs, what we should do is try and help you make your monthly payments. Maybe short-term reductions in the interest rate for a few years, or extend the life of the loan so that your monthly payments are lower, you can meet them and still participate in the rest of the economy. The authors in this paper, they construct a theoretical model to argue very much for the latter, for reducing payments for a short period of time rather than principal reduction. The reason for this is fairly straightforward. If I reduce the amount you owe on your loan, that's something that's going to affect how much money you've got in your pocket, not just now while you're under distress, but for the entire period of the loan. So you're doing stimulus not just today, you're doing it for the next 25 or 30 years if you've got a 30-year mortgage. Instead, the authors suggest you should focus on putting money in homeowners' pockets today, and the single best way of doing that would be, for instance, reducing interest rates for a short period of time, extending the life of the loan perhaps, reducing their monthly payments so then they can meet their payments and they can also keep spending, which will support the rest of the macroeconomy.